Man, I got a lot of requests for this song, but let's get it. What's going on, YouTube? We're back again with another reaction, another review, still following down that NF journey. It is one long-ass journey, but I ain't complaining. I'm loving it. So for today's music video reaction, NF's When I Grow Up. I am pumped for this song. I have had so many people tell me to do this song from the comments in prior videos for my NF journey, and also a lot of friends have told me I need to do this song because they said it'd just be awesome to react to. I know it follows the NF journey. Some of my friends said it's not really a huge part of the NF journey, but it does fall in line with it. So I'm excited. They said it's got some serious bars, got some serious beats. So I'm pumped to see what NF puts out with this, because I recently just did Change in Time, and that was the more slower melodic style music. Really, really good for his musicianship. But I'm craving some bars. I'm craving some music, some heavy stuff. So I'm excited to see what this has got, and want to see just what kind of message he puts out with the title, When I Grow Up. But first, if y'all could be so kind to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, back to the music. NF. Let's see what you got. Something tells me this is gonna be good.
When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I'm going to be a flapper.
Showing young Nate. I do like the difference in it. All the kids are, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. And Nate's, the little young Nate is, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, not I want to be, but I'm going to do this. Like, I like that little nod. Like, it's not that I want to, but I'm gonna do it.
Be a flapper.
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I want to be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I want to rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you're already thinking I will never succeed, but I'm okay with it, I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know.
Solid. I like that, I admit the lyrics are weak, but I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. You gotta crawl before you walk, but I've been running for a while. They ain't ready for me. Like that. That's solid. Like that. I like that kind of term that he puts it in. Because I mean, like I've said in prior songs with NF and prior songs like Tom McDonald, Eminem, all that. Regardless if you're great or not of a rapper, you have to believe you're great. You have to believe that you're gonna be good. You have to believe that you're gonna be in that top tier. If you don't have that confidence, you're not gonna go anywhere within the rap genre, within the rap community. You have to have that confidence. Not so like you can have cockiness, and sometimes it takes you far, but that usually you got to have that confidence. You got to know what you're bringing to the table. You have to be self-aware in that aspect. And I like that. I've been running for a while, and they ain't ready for me. With his massive amount of fame that he gained between the Perception album and the Search album, he's been hitting it hard before he went really popular. And I like that. He has been running for a while, and the music industry saying, they're not ready for me. That's his direct nod to, him being the outcast. And when he was talking in his song Warm Up, like him going against, the music industry, they ain't ready for him. Like a lot of musicians, a lot of rap artists are not ready for what NF can put out. And he's been doing it. And I like that.
You gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know this probably isn't really realistic, and honestly I might not ever make a difference, but that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician. And see, the odds ain't rooting for me. I can't lie though, it's kinda how I like it to be. The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I could go to college getting down like everybody else, graduating, probably get a job that doesn't pay the bills. That don't make a lot of sense to me, forget the Happy Meals. I don't like the dollar menu, I would rather make a meal. Huh? Make a meal? No, I said make a meal. Home cooking, get the grill. How you want it? Pretty well?
That whole verse right there was solid. I can go to college and get in debt like everybody else, graduate and get a job that doesn't pay the bills. That part, phenomenal. Like, that was awesome. And coming from someone that has his bachelor's degree and his master's degree, yeah, you don't have to go to college to have a good life, to to provide a good income for yourself and your family. There's a lot of good trades out there. And I like how he's actually in this, what he's, he's saying that, and he's portraying a garbage man in this. And, there's a lot of, back when I was a kid, and probably back when Nate was a kid, because him and I are right around the same age. Teachers always preached, if you don't get good grades, you don't go to college, you're going to end up being a garbage man. Yeah, well, they particularly left out the fact that most garbage men make more than those teachers that have bachelor's and master's degrees. Like, garbage men make a decent amount of money. It's a decent job. Like, it's dirty, yeah, but it's a decent job. And there's thousands of trades out there that you don't have to go to college for. So I'm definitely never one, even with my degrees and finishing up, going through my PhD program, like, have my bachelor's, have my master's, going to be having my PhD soon. Like, I'm not even one to preach, go to college. If you want to, cool. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure it's a degree that you're going to get a good return on your own investment, because it's a lot of money to get a degree or multiple degrees, But, and I like how he forwarded that into, saying, I don't like the dollar menu. I would rather make a mill. Like, I don't want to deal with pennies. I'd rather make $1 million. And then him saying, make a meal? Huh? No, I said make a meal, as in make a meal. Home cook and get the grill how you want it pretty well. That was solid. That was a phenomenal bar. Like, I like that. It's like, oh, no. I'm not talking about making a meal. I'm talking about making a meal. What you want? You're with me on this? Okay, you're in. What you want for food? What you want? We're grilling up over here. What do you want? Like, I like that. Like, that's a solid way how he put that. And it's so smoothly interlaid. Like, from make a meal to make a meal, but it sounds the same. Like, I really like that play on words.
Make a meal, no, I said make a meal. Home cook and get the grill, how you want it pretty well. Everything I see is overdone to me, I'm not a dad, but I'ma get a record deal and say hello to Master Bill. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam in the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. Yeah, hey.
I'm going to pause right there. Him saying that he may not be the best in his field, but he guarantees that he's going to die real. I.e., he's going to die real. NF, real music, what he stands for. Yes, his music is very real, and he is going to die real. But he may not be the best in his field. He is arguably one of the best in his field, in the rap community. I honestly, like, I know he's young, and I know he doesn't have as much skin in the game, technically, as Busta Rhymes or Dre or Eminem, any of the veterans in the rap community, but he puts out some bars and some wordings that there's so many rappers that can't even compete with him. Like, top tier rappers, yeah, of course they're all competing with each other, but he definitely is one of the best in his field, guaranteed. And he's so overlooked and underrated, and the music he puts out is not subpar at all. So, like, I like that he puts it like that, where he's modest about himself.
See that I'ma die real when I grow up. Yeah. Hey. When I grow up. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I'ma make them notice me, rhyming like it's poetry. Everything I oversee, I just like to overthink. Mocking me, you pay the fee, no return and no receipts. Those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing. Quiet when I'm trying to sing, quiet when I'm making beats, quiet when I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't mean to scream, I just feel like no one really gets me, and it's sad to see, cause someday I'ma grow up and show all of you it's meant to be. Yeah, anybody wanna hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Come on, I can spit it really fast. No. You think I should throw this in the trash? No. Trick ya, haters go away before I hit ya.
That was cool. And so, anyone want to hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Do you want me to throw it in the trash? No. I like how he's referencing, I think, yes, his struggle, but a lot of rappers' struggles when they're coming up, when they're making songs, and they're starting. They say they make their first album or their first mixtape, and they have a couple tracks. They're trying to push their music, trying to get known, get seen, get heard, and so many people, hey, you want to hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. You're like, no. Like, the continuous no. The door's closing in front of their face all the time. I like that he put it in that kind of facet with this music, and I like that the music video showed like he's working just this standard job. He has looks like a line cook, and he's trying to get his coworkers. Hey, let me play a couple tracks. Come on, I can rap really fast. No, like I really enjoy the image he's putting through with the music that he's singing. Like, he has a cool way with this particular song. Like, it's kind of different than a lot of his other songs, because he's doing a lot of like real world kind of adaptations of what it's showing him, like kind of the normal boring monotonous things of day-to-day life, and the difference of him just wanting to rap, him just wanting to be good, him to be in this whole different bracket. Like, I like that.
No, you think I should throw this in the trash? No, trick ya, haters go away before I hit ya. I am not a beggar or a kiss up. You don't understand, well I forgive ya. I am not a quitter, you ain't really think that, did ya? Maybe someday I could even be up on the radio, have a tour bus and maybe even play a couple shows. Everybody in the crowd singing every word I wrote, telling me that I am not the only one that feels alone. Huh? You feel alone? Yeah, I kinda feel alone. Wonder if the feeling ever goes away when you get old. Will I ever make it as an artist? I don't really know. Might not make a lot of dough, I'ma have to try it though. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel.
I like how it shows him freak out on the customer, and him, you know, going at the car, throwing the burger on the car and everything. And a lot of musicians, a lot of rappers are people that are, you know, a lot of musicians pull from very emotional parts in their body when they're singing or rapping or doing any form of musicality, because music is such an emotional thing. And a lot of these real artists that are like NF, like Tom McDonald, like Hobson, you know, like they derive a lot of their music from real life stuff, and they rap about that. So it's very emotional. They wear their emotion hard on them. And a lot of times, a lot of these rappers and artists just in general that put music out there like that, before they started becoming an artist, before they were an artist, they couldn't really hold down a job. You know, there were a lot of issues with like that mindset when you're in such a creative, emotional mindset in this world. Either you're going to use that to your benefit, or it's going to detriment you in like the workplace. And like that, him freaking out in the car. There's a lot of artists that couldn't hold down a job, or always had mediocre jobs, because they just, their personalities, their own personal self of how they act normally is not in the socially normative, you know, style. But when they get a microphone in front of them, or when they have an instrument to play, that's where they shine. That's where it's like, that's where their emotions, that's where it's like their brain and their body connect. Whereas like me, I work in you know, financial analytics and all that. Me with numbers, my brain and my body connect with numbers. So in that musical sense, especially when it casts all that emotion, it really is an emotional kind of roller coaster that a lot of these artists go through before they get to that point, or even when they get to that point. They're just going through an emotional roller coaster in their mind as they're just making music to capitalize on that and connect with audiences, to help audiences in that facet, like what NF does.
I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real. When I grow up, I just wanna
there it is.
rapping about the way I feel.
That was a cool image. Him rapping, it looked like in like his basement, or like some little underground, like looked like kind of maybe a bar with two people watching him, probably family or friends that are there, not like just passerbys, but then jumping straight into him with a full audience crowd, just going hard to his music. And I will say, from what I've heard from some friends that go to NF shows, people go hard at his shows, like because they connect so hard and they bump to his music like from beginning to end in his concerts. So I like that it showed that. Just go from where he was with no one watching his stuff to now you have just all these fans going crazy while you're performing. Like that's solid.
When I grow up, I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam in the will. I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Yeah, I might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up.
That hook is solid too. That's a really good beat. Oh, did he have the smile on? Did he have the... Yep, he's got that on. Yep, always struggling with that smile. Every music video that he has it in, he's always struggling with that smile, putting it on, taking it off, all that. He's always rubbing his face, trying to get it off, or trying to see where it goes. But that was good, and I'm sorry, I forgot to mention when I saw it earlier on, because I was talking more about the bars when he was talking about I'd rather make a meal home cook and get the grill. The scene where it shows him grab the trash can, there's a black balloon next to the trash can. So this has to be part of the actual journey, because we're following the Joker smile and the balloons right now. Like that's like the trend of his music right now. And I like that it showed that in there. Like, sorry, I wasn't entranced by the music that he was putting out those bars, but I forgot to mention, like, I like that it has a small, just at the very end, shows the smile, and in the beginning it has a tiny little cameo, just a little one, of a balloon, of the black balloon, one of his burdens. So I like that, and seeing it like that, now just talking about it, I guess him including one black balloon, since that's technically, you know, his balloons are his burdens, I guess that one would be kind of like his self-doubt in himself. Like, I think that would probably, that's like the worry of his future. That, I guess you could consider that balloon, that one particular burden is like his worry about his future when he grows up. What's he going to do? What does he want to do in life? Like, where's his doubt of his own future coming through? Like, I think that's probably one of his burdens, and that's why it only showed one. But that was a solid song. Like, I see why I had so many recommendations to do this song. Like, the beat was awesome. The verses were great. The bars, phenomenal. And it flowed beautifully. Like, that was awesome. As always, I think I'm getting repetitive on this, but NF, I tip my hat. Like, that was awesome. That was beautiful. That was a solid song. All right, so that was my reaction to When I Grow Up by NF. Damn, that was good. That was solid, just bars on bars, and that hook was good too. I love how it just kept on building, and then the final bit of the hook, it was him performing in front of no one back when he was younger, you know, no one following him, and him trying to get his music out there, that to all of a sudden he's performing and the entire crowd is going crazy with his music. Like, from where he's been to where he's at. Like, that's what he wanted. When I grow up, I want to do this. I want to, sign a record deal, rap about the way I feel, leave it to the fam in the well, all of what he's saying. Like, that was awesome laid out how he did it. Like, that was really good, and I like that. Just that darker, still grittier imagery that he puts through with all of his music videos. But I really like how he did, like, you know, of some of the different jobs, like, you know, being a line cook or being a trash man or anything like that. Like, there's, I love the different positions that he took with it, like the different style jobs and I guess you could say career paths that he chose to incorporate within this song. So that was really good. Like, that was absolutely phenomenal. It was absolutely exceptional. I loved it. Bravo. But if y'all like this reaction, as always, be sure to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit that little bell for future notifications, and that would be greatly appreciated. And also comment down below. Let me know of any other artists, bands, music genres, yada, 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 what you want me to do. Like I said, I still got my list. I'm still trying to keep it going, trying to keep it circulating through and flowing it up. Still got more Breaking Benjamin, Falling in Reverse, 21 Pilots, Tom McDonald, some Hobson coming through. The list is ever growing, and it's but I'm still getting to it. So keep feeding me, I'll keep feeding you. We'll keep the circle going around. I love all you guys, but that's it. I'm out.